guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us today.
So, most of this is all going to be Lou. And what is it that you're going to be doing today?
We're going to be, I guess, restoring the hitch receiver and the hitch on the truck.
So, we're going to walk you through. Lou was out while I was working one day and decided to do this work on the truck. So, I'm not in this. And she's going to walk you through what she did. And she was good because she recorded little clips of what it is she did. So we can go ahead and insert those and show you what was going on and why or whatever.
Right. So basically, when we bought our truck, we have a Ford F150, a 2003 Ford F150 4x4. Mm-hmm. And when we bought our truck, it came with a hitch package. I would imagine that the hitch that we have is the same date as the truck, though I could be wrong.
Okay.
I don't know if it originated with the truck or if the person we buy it from put the hitch receiver in it.
Yeah, because he did a lot of things to that truck, so it's very possible.
Yeah, it's a Kurt. It's I believe it's a 10,000 pound receiver. Our truck, because it's a 4x4, instead of being 7,500 pounds, is 6'6", so 6,600 pounds tow because it's a 4x4. So usually when it's a 4x4, because that mechanism is so heavy, it reduces the tow capacity. Anyway, I'm getting away from myself here.
Okay.
So I looked under there and it was very rusty, and I thought, well, I want to preserve this. It's a good hitch. Obviously, we live in South Florida. There's a lot of humidity. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of rain, and that combination.
And living close to the beach, all the salts in the air.
Right, we live very close to the beach. Mm-hmm. So all that contributes to the hitch being rusty. So I decided that I was going to buy some wire brushes, and I did some research, and we got the Rustoleum. You'll see it in the video. It's a Rustoleum paint, primer and paint.
Yeah, it's both.
For the hitch. And basically what I did is with the brush, I went all around the hitch and I brushed off as much rust as I could. And I also had some coarse sandpaper at some point, which I don't know if...
I didn't see clips of the sandpaper, but that was something, because I remember coming out of my lunch break and she was out there with the sandpaper working on it too.
There were some little corners and stuff that I couldn't get in with the brush, but with the sandpaper I could. And I mean, I wasn't trying to remove all the rust, but I was trying to remove as much surface rust as I could. And that's all I found. I found surface rust. I didn't find anything that was eating through the hitch receiver, the metal compartments. None of the rust was eating through. It was just surface rust. So did that, and then when I removed the hitch itself, did the same thing. I brushed it off with the metal brush. I used some coarse sandpaper, and then I cleaned everything off really well. I was using 50-50 vinegar and water. We seem to use that for a lot of things.
For a lot of things, yeah.
And it works for as a disinfectant as well. So we use that for a lot of applications. So after I finished taking the rust off, I cleaned everything really thoroughly, and then I laid down a tarp, and basically with those can gun paint guns,
you like screw the spray paint bottle onto like a handle, and it's so much easier than having to like press down the whole time when you get paint all over your finger. You just press the handle and it goes everywhere.
So that's what I used to get under the truck and paint I also use painter's tape. And I sort of put painter's tape around the areas that I didn't want to get any other paint on. And I got under the truck and I painted it, and then we took the hitch out, did the same process and painted everything. And so the purpose of it is longevity, basically. To not let the rust eat away at the surface metal, since all the and to check it to make sure that all the bolts were in there, you know, that the wiring wasn't fraying in any way, and again that I didn't find any rust that was eating through the metal. Everything was surface rust, so that was all good news.
Yeah.
And now it looks awesome.
It looks brand spanking new, and that's great that you've just like added more life and more longevity to the truck, especially if we're going to be attaching the trailer to it and going on trips. Yeah, so I'm very proud of the work she did. It looks awesome. That before and after is like incredible.
So the next thing is probably going to be try to do something similar to the front hitch of the trailer, of the RV. It's a little rusty in the front too, so I'm probably going to have to do the same operation, and I don't know if it'll be worth doing a video after seeing this, but yeah, who knows, maybe. Who knows? But that's kind of the idea, and it's the same thing to make sure that there's nothing is eating away at the metal, that there are no frayed wires, and that we're going to have it for a long time, because we intend to be in this RV and in that truck for quite a while.
Wow, I love it. I mean, this is home. But hopefully, I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal of a vlog, but I think the reason why I wanted to put it out there, or we wanted to put it out there, is to inspire you guys to take a look at your truck, because that's your truck. That's what's hauling your home. And if you have some rust in there, it's an easy job. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, take a look at the hitch on your truck.
It's time consuming, and it might be tedious. They're scratching away, but it's worth it. And hopefully we inspire you to do the same.
Yeah, it wasn't too hard, not really. It was tedious. It wasn't hard, and it didn't take a long time.
I think you did it like in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part was the Florida heat. That's what took the longest. I had like, I need to take a break because I'm like sweating a lot and I'm not cooling off. So that was the hardest part, was the heat.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's very satisfying to use the brush to get the rust off, and then you see the rust come off.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying.
Well, we'll go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this vlog, this before and after, please give us a big thumbs up.
If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that now. Make sure you hit that little red subscribe button. Make sure you click the notification bell. That way you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.